Salutations, ladies and gentlemen, the Knife Raven here, back again with another video, and today's going to be a much quicker video than usual, and I'm going to be taking a look at a knife that I found at Lee Valley Tools. Now, Lee Valley is a Canadian tool store that has a wonderful selection of knives from all around the world. These include Opinels, Dukes, and Laguiole, so a lot of French knives, but also Higo no Kamis, and this particular knife. This is the Mikov fish knife, or Mikov. Now, I've seen this knife before, but never pulled the trigger on it. And when I saw this one for just $8.50 Canadian, which is arguably one of the cheapest knives that I've ever bought, and that's setting the bar fairly high, this is a traditional Czech-made knife. And while it is spelt to us American or Canadian Western viewers, it would be the Rybička knife, but I actually consulted the proper translation, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it is pronounced the Rybička, and it means little fish. As you can see, simple box here, has a nice box for an $8 knife. Traditional Czech producer, Mikov, since 1794, very long-lasting company. You got your instructions in, well, quite a few languages actually, including German, English, and Russian. So this is a 420 steel knife, and you have a 7-year guarantee. So without further ado, let's take a look at this knife. You have a zinc alloy handle, no liners, a stainless spring that's a little low, but no gaps, thankfully. You have a little keychain ring, and a nail nick on the blade, which is semi-mirror polished. However, there's enough that you can pinch it. Spring is a shockingly strong, I'd say about a 6 or a 7. For a small knife, that's very impressive. Mirror polish, nice polish on the clip point blade with a nice clip. It says Mikov inox, so stainless steel. Very small knife. Get about a 3-finger grip on it. The measurements. The knife is almost 2 1/4 inches with the blade, 2 inches cutting length. Overall length with the key ring is about 5 1/4. The handle with the key ring is 3, and without the key ring, the handle length is about just over 2 3/4 inches. So very, very small knife. Here's a comparison with a Michael May swayback, another UK legal knife. Here it is next to a, well, locking knife, which would not be legal to carry in the UK without good reason, the Opinel number 6. And another fish knife that I got as a gift from the Turkish knife maker that I found at that little market. And he gave this to me for free, very kindly. And you can see very similar design, but different materials. And this is a friction folder. And I brought out one other friction folder to compare. Here it is next to a Higo no Kami. Very small one. So, very interesting knife. The history on this is it is very well known as a mushroom picking knife and foraging knife for asparagus and the such, which is a hobby out in the Czech Republic. These are also very popular in I believe, Slovakia, and it is probably the most well-known knife from the Czech Republic. They used to be made with wood handles and carbon blades, but now they are made with metal handles and stainless blades. The only handle I had offered was the gold color, which looks very nice, but they have a plain silvery steel model, and that's considered the most popular one. The quality is outstanding with no blade play. A blade wrap hasn't appeared yet, a nice choil. The steel is extremely sharp, shaving sharp out of the box. The centering is perfect. The blade doesn't stick up. The spring is strong, the nail nick is well done. It's a comfortable knife, it's a well-made knife. Pins don't stick up. It has nice detailing. And for an $8.50 Canadian knife, this is an absolute bargain. And I completely recommend it to anyone who happens to see one. So this is just a short little video. I wanted to show off this traditional Czech knife. It is really, really fun. I love this style. It's such a whimsical design. No way anyone's going to get scared by this. It'd make a perfect keychain knife. I guess a great gentleman's knife, maybe a gentlewoman's knife for like a purse or a small pocket. Very nice as a simple, traditional, elegant carry. And whatever material you choose, whichever color you choose, it's absolutely a good choice overall. So I really like this knife. I'm a huge fan of it, and I absolutely think that it is a knife I would recommend to, well, virtually anyone. Really nice spring, really well made in the Czech Republic for $8.50 Lee Valley. You can get these online or in store. I really like this knife. One of my favorite recent purchases. Just a fun little knife. So thank you very much for watching. This has been the Mikov Rybička, which is a very old traditional Czech knife. And this is the Knife Raven, as always, signing off. Goodbye.